Hello guys, welcome to Anime Feed. Anyone who thinks blood is thicker than water hasn't watched enough anime. The style is loaded with familial brawls, some of which are among the best anime final fights of all time. Because the adversaries share a genetic bond, their issues usually run deeper than the immediate moment, which makes most anime sibling fights feel especially vicious. So now in this video we will introduce you to top 10 greatest sibling fights in anime. Before we start the video, please subscribe to our channel and support us with a like, and don't forget to give your opinion in the comments section. In the number 10, we have Vosh vs Millions Knives from Trigun. Vosh and his twin brother Knives are plants, humanoid creatures who are cultivated like resources, then cruelly discarded when their usefulness subsides. Understandably, neither brother is particularly thrilled about this, but Knives takes his reaction to another level. Hungry for vengeance, Knives decides he wants to wipe out the human race. Since Vosh still cares about humanity, he finds Knives' plan drastically cruel, which places the siblings on opposite sides of a difficult impasse. The brothers engage in a massive battle that leaves both gravely injured. After the fight concludes, Knives' fate is left a mystery.
He canceled me out.
And in the number 9, we have Inuyasha vs Sesshomaru from Inuyasha. Inuyasha and Sesshomaru do not get along, and their problems have nothing to do with their different personalities. Inuyasha is a half-human, half-demon. Sesshomaru believes that pure blood is genetically inferior. The relationship between the two brothers deteriorates when their father decides to give them two swords. Inuyasha acquires a powerful sword that angers the proud Sesshomaru. In the most dramatic battle between the two brothers, Sesshomaru attempts to seize the Inuyasha sword and accidentally poisons Kagami. Inuyasha promises to protect Kagami, unlocking the power of a sword that was originally created to protect people like Inuyasha's mother. This allows Inuyasha to end the fight and defeat his brother. In the number 8, we have Baki vs Jack from Baki. Because they're both handas, the two brothers resolve to fight without holding back. Although Jack views Baki as a rival, this fight proves that he has nothing but love and respect for his half-brother. It's an extremely brutal match that leaves Jack vomiting painfully. But when Baki emerges as the victor, Jack demonstrates true sportsmanship by helping a tired Baki raise the winner's belt. And in the number 7, we have Ryuko Matoi vs Satsuki Kiryuin from Kill la Kill. Satsuki Kiryuin is president of the Authoritarian Student Council at Hinoji Academy, an organization that manages the quality of life concerns for everyone in the city. Ryuko Matoi has made it her mission to eliminate Satsuki, but to accomplish this feat, she must fight an intense series of tournament-style battles. When they finally meet on the field, the two sisters, who were unaware of their relationship at the time, destroy each other using a combination of hand-to-hand combat, sword fighting techniques, and superhuman movements. A lively soundtrack combines with bold, colorful animation and CGI that looks actually good to produce brawl for cartoon history books.
And
in the number 6, we have Maki vs Mai from Jujutsu Kaisen. Maki and Mai are at odds because they go to different schools and are on opposite sides of a real battle, a covert endeavor that's also an arena for dastardly attacks. But their rivalry is more than family. The two girls are twins from the Zenin family. Maki was born without power damage and Mai was born with weak power. After being completely rejected by his family, Maki decides to leave his family and become a wizard on his own merits. Only Maka's presence helped Mai navigate her tough life, so she felt her family was completely devastated when Maki left. It is still important to prevent Mai from creating bullets out of non-existence. And in the number 5, we have Natsu vs Zeref from Fairy Tail. In the final battle between Natsu and Zeref, it takes using En's power to finally defeat Zeref once and for all. Even as Zeref enters his fairy heart form, Natsu overpowers him with End and his Fire Dragon King mode. Although Natsu is badly injured and burnt, he takes the victory while Zeref lies on the floor unable to move. Not only does this fight bring a conclusion to the series' final arc, it also provides an emotional end between the two brothers' feud. Before Natsu walks out of the guild hall to see his friends, he bids farewell to his big brother one last time. In the number 4, we have Hyakkimaru vs Tohomaru from Dororo. If you love seeing samurai rush across the battlefield and chop everything in their path with a blood-soaked katana, then Dororo is bound to be a fun hour. However, it is important to note that this is far from just some of the samurai movies. Since the antagonists are demons in the literal sense of the word, and the protagonist begins his journey as a large industrial doll with a katana for 2 hands. The animation quality of each fight scene is frankly off the charts. The battles flow with a hint of primal fury and primal rage that you rarely find in other anime, and this one between Hyakkimaru and Tohomaru attests to that.
Oh, ごめん。
気にするなよ。これでアイコだ。
And in the number 3, we have Kagura vs Kamui from Gintama. At first, Kagura is a happy-go-lucky girl who spends her days picking her nose and eating pickled seaweed. However, her carefree attitude sours when her older brother Kamui makes an appearance. Ever since a young Kagura tried to stop Kamui from slaying their father, the two have been bitter enemies. The moment Kamui shows his face on the show, the duo begin to beat the living daylights out of each other, and their fight could easily end with a fatality. The skirmish resolves little, and it's the first of many, as the siblings are a long way from being on good terms. In the number 2, we have Shinra vs Sho from Fire Force. The tension between Shinra and Sho finally reach their breaking point when Sho denies the fact that he has a mother. Shinra is enraged and they start dueling. Although it's a brutal fight, Shinra is committed to bringing back his little brother and takes his beatings. He helps Sho recall his lost memories of them as a family, which leads to Sho crying and embracing Shinra. While this fight is amazing because of its incredible choreography and animation, it's also quite moving as Shinra proves he deeply cares for his brother.
I'll go faster than light. Just give up. I'll find you repugnant.
では再現してみろ。
In the number 1, we have Sasuke vs Itachi from Naruto Shippuden. For most of Naruto, viewers anxiously await the final confrontation between Sasuke Uchiha and his brother Itachi. When Sasuke was a child, Itachi took out the rest of their family, and the hero spends a good portion of the series plotting his revenge. Their face-off is a long time coming, and when the two finally go blow for blow, the fight is amazingly intense. The battle showcases everything Sasuke has learned since his days at Ninja Academy, and both fighters are brimming with empathetic emotion. The fight concludes with Itachi's losing his life, but it isn't really over until Sasuke learns the truth. While Itachi did slay their family, he was made to do so by the Konoha government.